Hello everybody, welcome to Boxing Science. This is a top 5 core exercises for boxing. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you to please kindly press the like button and subscribe button if you're not a subscriber to the YouTube channel yet. So in this top 5 core exercises for boxing, we've chose 5 of the best exercises that we use in most of our programs at Boxing Science. Now there are a huge range of exercises that we use in a program, but these 5 really stand out to us and are in the majority of our programs. The reason why we pick these exercises is because they give us more bang for our buck. It increases the amount of core muscles that are involved in the movements, increases core activation, and very easy to activate the core during these movements. It's very easy to progress either through volume of number of reps or time and intensity, and it has a direct benefit to boxing. So in this video we're going to give you some visual demonstrations and I'm going to take you through the key coaching cues on how to perform the optimal technique. If you want more help with core training, you should check out our brand new program, The Ultimate Guide to Core Training. This is our 10-week core training program to help improve strength endurance, strength, stability, and core power. You've got a detailed explanation of the benefits of core training for boxing performance, as well as a huge exercise library with video demonstrations and technical coaching cues. These are all in a PDF accessible via smartphone. The link is in the description if you want more information on this. So let's get on with the video. If you've got any questions about anything that we discuss, please let me know in the comment box below. So Carl, all I want you to do is just stand feet hip width apart, slight bend in your knees, and body to be nice and upright. Yeah, good. Your shoulder's going to be pinned back, and all I'm going to do is push against you there, and you've got to try and keep that in the middle. Good. This is going to be firing all your abs, your obliques. Carl's resisting that rotation. This is going to be really important for when we do our med ball work, where we're going to be like having to absorb a lot of force. So let's say we've got med ball here, and let's say you're catching it. Yeah, you're catching it, you're absorbing that force, and then reproducing. Here, all what Callum's doing is creating that rotational stability, and this will fire his rotational power. So shoulders pinned back. Really important to keep these shoulders pinned back and down. Arms on level with your sternum. A lot of boxers end up going too high because they're wanting to use these strong and overactive shoulders. So we want to keep the shoulders pinned back and down, arms on line with your sternum. And a few different variations that we can do. Can do a kneeling variation, so pop your knees down. Both knees down. Arms out, okay. And this will intensify the strain on your core muscles. You're losing that support from the lower body. Also, you can do some proprioceptive work where Callum's having to react to different kinds of resistance. So I can push up, I can push down and round, and this is really firing up the core. This is great exercise to use in your warm-ups before training, if you can do a lot of kind of explosive work before boxing training and even before a competitive bout. Going press up position, feet hip width apart, and we're touching opposite shoulder, hand to opposite shoulder, and we're keeping our hips level with our shoulders, we're keeping our belly button tucked up, keeping that core tension. Now, why do you think that goes into anti-rotation as well? Yeah, resisting that drop, resisting that rotation. So a good cue would be to put a foam roller on your back and trying to stay as still as you can. And then I'll show you a couple of progressions of this. If you're finding it easy, take your feet in. See, that's a lot harder there. If you find it hard, take your feet a little bit wider. The main thing on this is to get your shoulder level right. You'll find a lot of people will want to start out here. There's putting too much kind of leverage on your shoulders there. A lot of tension coming through the front of your shoulders. That's what the boxers will always want to do. Let's take the shoulders out of the equation. Reach over. You're kind of working your core a lot more. A few little progressions for you. You can touch opposite. Same. Knee. And then you can bring through. You can give them a drop down into a press up position. Drop the handles, drop your body, arms come up above your head, keeping your belly button tucked in, bracing the core, and then back up. Find it hard, you can start from here. Again, it's just the arms that are moving and your body following. And then if you're finding it easy, this is going to be tough. Get all the way over it. Drop down and then back up. Again, very common is to start out there and just rep out. Start sitting down, sitting your shoulders back down, squeezing your shoulder blades back and having the hands start along your shoulders, dropping in, keeping that core tension and coming back out. Get the landmine, stand, your feet hip width apart and sitting onto your heels. You kind of lean half into the bar, with your arms extended, shoulder blades back and down. Rotate to the side, one arm bends, one arm straight. And we're rotating that upper body, but we're not flexing laterally. That's what I mean, this is why it goes into anti-lateral flexion. It is a bit anti-rotation as well, but mainly the main thing that we as bodies wanting to do is flex to the side. So on the way down, forceful on the way up. Same rules apply as the cable rotations and the band rotations. So that if your hips are going to move, make sure it's purposeful. So we want to try and keep your hips and knees facing forward, your upper body rotating as much as you can. If we are wanting to add a rotation in, make sure the rotation comes all the way through, and then that can add a little bit more speed into your lift. But mainly, I'll just use it for keeping your feet still, separating your upper and lower body. And then you've got then we've got some kneeling variations as well. You can do it on one knee, but we mainly do it on two knees, okay? So I'll show you the rotations first. Fire it into there. Other side, before you throw it again. You can see now we've transferred all the work that we've done into this important phase just before we fight to get them explosive actions through the core. So we're controlling that eccentric, fast stretch shortening cycle of the core muscles, and then firing straight back through. I'm not going all the way down, not flexing the hips, not arching my back to try and get as much momentum into the shot. I'm trying to catch it, use rapid rotation, and drive back through. When you coach this, don't be all floaty, okay? Chucking the ball slow. You need to attack it, you need to challenge your athlete. If the ball is coming back faster than they're throwing it, you're not challenging the eccentric portion enough. If they're throwing it rapid and you're throwing it light, then you're not challenging them enough, okay? So get stuck in, throw the ball quite hard, be intense with your coaching, making sure that you're getting some good quality action.